Yes guys, welcome back. How you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. Just before the video starts, once again, thank you so much for your support in the previous videos. It's greatly appreciated. Please make sure you like, subscribe and comment. It helps me out a lot and you can get a bit of a dialogue going. So in today's video, I've got about 8 or 9 games that I picked out that I think I found some value in, that you can actually have a look and bet on. So let's not waste any time, let's get straight into it. So as you can see, yep, these are the pictures, these are the fixtures that I selected. So yeah, we've got 8 games and the first one's gonna be the Stockport against West Ham. I think this one there's not really much research to do apart from, West Ham, a Premier League team, they should win this and they should win in 90 minutes. It's as simple as. I think in terms of betting, the price for West Ham to win is quite low. I think it would be not worth to bet on it as a single. So I think to make it your money's worth, a good bet for West Ham would be West Ham win and over 1.5 goals for West Ham as well. So yeah, so 2 or more goals for West Ham in the game and for them to win, that'd be a really good game, I think. So yeah, I think that for West Ham, yeah, that's the bet for them. Now next we've got Spurs against Sampdoria. Now if you have a look at the head-to-head stats, we had some thrillers in here. 5-3-5, 2-1, 2-4. So I think in terms of predictions, you could go with yellow cards, but the head-to-head yellow cards is not actually that good, so I wouldn't really risk it going down that route. So yeah, my bet for this game is over 2.5 goals, and the value on that is actually crazy high right now. So make sure you get on it as soon as you can. Next game we have is the Celtics against Hibernian. Not really much value in there. I think the only time I'd really bet on this is some sort of an accumulator, maybe a 3 or 4 fold. But apart from that, it's pretty clear. Celtic are the favourites. Celtic should win. They're at home. They're on a good streak compared to Hibernian, who have lost 3 out of the last 5 games, and Celtic only lost 1 out of the 5, winning 4 of them. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Celtic win for that one. Next we got Elche against Getafe. Now this one is a bit of a risky one, but you have seen that the last 2 games have had 2 or more goals in it, whereas the 3 before that have had literally 1 or less. And then when you have a look at the last matches for both teams, you can see they have not really been scoring much. You can see that Getafe have not had a single game where they've scored 2 or more goals by either team. And then for Elche, it was only the 2 games against Atletico Madrid and Osasuna back in December. So for this one, I would either go for over 1 goal or more, or under 2.5 goals, maybe 2 to 3.5 if you want to play it safe. But I think whichever one of them is high in value, I would personally go for that one. Next, we got the Huesca against Real Betis. Even though you can see the Rabbits, they do have quite a few players out, I think the head-to-head stats are quite good in terms of both teams scoring and being over 2.5 goals. So yeah, once again, you can, if you want to have a safe bet, I think go with over 1.5 goals or 2.5 goals, depending on how risky you want to play it. And then you can also see the Huesca actually haven't won or a single game in the last 5 games, whereas Betis, even though they have all those injuries, they're still able to get those wins in and draws against Sevilla, which is quite good. So for this bet, I'll go either Real Betis draw or win, or over 2.5 goals in the game. Now, next we go on to Germany's second league, Düsseldorf against, I'm not going to try to pronounce that, don't want to embarrass myself, but yeah, as you can see, Düsseldorf should win this one. The last 5 games have been quite good. When you look at the standings as well, Düsseldorf are 5th without a loss in the last 5 games, whereas Braunschweig only have 1 win in the last 5. So yeah, I think that's pretty straightforward. I think the value for Düsseldorf is quite high right now. So if you don't want to take the risk, go for win or draw no bet. Yeah, I think apart from that, I think yeah, that's pretty much it. I think it's pretty good value. I think it'll be quite worth for you to do so. Now next we move on to the Turkish league. In the Turkish league we've got Fenerbahce playing away. Again, if you look at the head-to-head stats, pretty straightforward. There's only been 2 games, so it's a new promoted team. Fenerbahce have been doing pretty well with only one loss in the last 5 games, whereas the opposition has only one win in the last 5 games. So you can sense what I'm about to say next, which is it should be a Fenerbahce win, even though they are on a 2-game losing streak right now. Oh no, sorry, I was looking the wrong way. They are on a 3-winning streak actually, compared to and they've just lost their last game in the relegation battle. So should be a straightforward win for Fenerbahce. Then last but not least, we got Alnyaspor against Kasimpasa, and this one is actually a bit of an interesting one. So because neither team have been doing well, it's pretty hard to pick out who's going to be the winner or the loser in this one. And then even though the league positions say one thing, the head-to-head and their form says another. So don't fall in the trap just because they're above in the league they should win, because trust me, that's not always the case. But when looking at the head-to-head stuff, I think the safe bet would be both teams to score over 2.5 goals, or if you want to do one or the other. If you're a bit more risky like me, then go for both. But now as you can see, this is what why is it not letting me? Alright guys, so we're back in 1 second. Hello, welcome back. Sorry about that. So as you can see, the bet slip is up here. So if you want to do that as an 8 is 1 to 48, which is obviously crazy value. The likelihood of them all 8 coming in, pretty slim, especially the Dusseldorf, like I said, maybe you're a bit change that one with Dusseldorf win or draw, that would change the value a little bit, but it becomes less risky. But as I said, if you look at Getafe, look at the value here, Spezia and Sampdoria, the value here, and Dusseldorf, and even West Ham game, the values are pretty good compared to what they should be. And even the last game in the Super League, in the Turkish league, you can see that it's pretty much 1 to 2, or I should say, sorry, 1 to 3. I think there are some quite few good ones, and I think if you bet smart, you can find some real value, and then you can make some good profit. But on that note, thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with another video. See you later.